Okay, for this short video, although it may be a few minutes longer, I'm going to show you how to put nice text overlays on top of your iMovie, Instagram or Pinterest videos, or Facebook videos for that matter. Really easy to do. A few steps involved. Well, I've got iMovie open already. You can see that there, moving around on the screen a little bit. But I haven't created a movie yet. I'm actually creating that now, and by talking to you on this screen, and I'll drag that movie in shortly so that we can see what we're doing. But meantime, I'll go to Affinity Photo because we're going to make the overlays in Affinity Photo, of course. Takes a moment to start, bouncing up and down on the bottom of the screen. Struggle. It's been a couple of days since I opened it on this. I usually work on the iPad, but oddly enough you can't do this little exercise on the iPad because iMovie on the iPad doesn't have the little bits necessary in order to create the overlays. Now what I've got here is a blank screen for Affinity Photo, and I want to create a new document. Print A4, probably too big. Let's try photo size. That's in inches. Okay, we'll leave it in inches. It's 6 by 4.5. Transparent background. Now that's important. We want a transparent background. You've got to remember that. Not off, but on. Transparent background. Okay, let's create this. There's our text. Well, our text background, our plain file. Now what we want to do is put on here some text. So I'll select that. We've got the text there. Now I've got to find on the font. Do we need fonts? No, okay, we will worry about the fonts if I can remember how to change the font. Arial, as I say, I'm not really used to using this. I'm used to using the iPad. There we go. There's a nice black pearl, bouncy castle, Brixton hand, or buckwheat. Brixton sands. Let's use that. My fantastic website. Okay. Now we'll move that a little bit because we're going to do that. Back there. Select the whole thing. Who wants black on plain? Nobody wants black on plain. Let's go find the colour. Nice pink text, there we go. That should do it. My fantastic website. Now you can see that's quite a large patch of text there, but we can put some more on there because we're going to do that. We'll keep the font the same. Remember, don't have too many fonts on your design because it confuses people's eyes. There's a fairly light coloured blue. Let's use that. That's all I want for that one. Let's tweak that a little bit. Go back up there just to get rid of that. And change the font, change the colour, same font, let's give it a green. Okay, green's nice. And that's my website. There we go. Why am I doing that? Because who wants straight text? let's bend it around, and I'm not happy with that green, so it's a bit hard to read, and it may have a background. Remember, your background in your video is going to affect this. Okay, my fantastic website is https://robertchalmers.uk. Okay, one more bit of text, and this one will make colour wheel hue. No, I don't want a colour wheel, I want RGB sliders. Let's make it black. There we go. There's an exhortation to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, if you're watching this, you're already on that channel. So we don't want to mess around with this all day, or the video will be too long. So let's save this. Just save that there. Wheel, Affinity Photo. Yep, let's save it there. Now I want to export this. Okay. Export. There we go. Couldn't see it for looking at it. Export it as a PNG file. 1800 by 1350 pixels. PNG by linear, whole document. And we want to export this. And we'll call it iMovie text overlay. Where am I going to put this? Simple. I'll dump it in photos, and I'll put it in YouTube, and I'll put it straight in the root directory of YouTube. Easy to find. You don't want to be looking around all over the shop for this. Okay, let's just save that there. Now, that's done that bit. Get that out of the way. Now we've got to import media. Now what we do is we bump into a problem here because I'm recording this in OBS, as you've probably noticed. But I've got to stop OBS to get the file, then restart the video. Although I could probably use another video. Import media. Let's go find where we put that. It's in photos. Get that kind of view of it. In YouTube. Movie text overlay. We're going to put this into our media folder. Okay, now that you can see in the media folder. Good. Now, have we got any movies in there that I can use? Affinity intro movie. That does that. That. That's probably as long as we want. Now, when I finish copying this whole movie, then I'll put it into this example, and you'll see it all in action. Okay, we've got that in there. Let's put that down there. And you can see that movie is running. Now what we want to do is move this to, say, about there. Now what happens when you scroll along there? Oh, it just overwrites the whole shooting match. Now that's not quite what we want. So what we've got to do is go up to the top here, top right hand side, video overlay settings, that's that one there. Cutaway, no, we don't want green or blue screen or split screen, we want picture in picture. And you can see it puts it there. Now where do we want it? See what I said about the text? You can resize that, you can do what you like with it. You can put it up there, make it really big. Okay, now that's at that point there. If we go along here, see it starts there and the text scrolls in, it goes along there, fades out there, and you're back to the little Affinity movie. That's how you can do it. Now it has to be using the transparent background. Picture in picture, set by that up there. Video overlay settings, choose a video overlay style, picture in picture, and place it where you like. Now you can actually shorten the amount of time that's in there. See the seconds? It's only going for 2 seconds now. So it'll go along there, it'll come in, 2 seconds later, there it goes. So if I put that there and run the timer, click on it, that's all there is to it. And you can make that as long as you like. Let's leave it there at 2 seconds. I like round numbers, and 2 seconds is a nice round number. 0, 1. Okay, now the whole movie, I'll add this to the movie that I'm currently recording in OBS, and you can see that OBS is very nice. Okay, now what I've got to do is export this, iMovie, file, share. I want to export it to a file because I want to import this file into the whole movie that I'm making, where I'm showing you how to do this with all the different components.